It's time. It's time!
Yankee!
War of Rights is a first-person multiplayer game featuring massive 150-player battles with a focus on historical authenticity, team play, and immersion. It is set during the perilous days of the American Civil War in the Maryland campaign of September 1862. This game has recreated battlefields, more than 30 historically accurate skirmish areas of the battles of Antietam and South Mountain, as well as the siege of Harper's Ferry to play on, and 3 drill camps to perfect your formation, forming abilities, or simply exchanging battle stories at the campfire. Player classes such as Private, NCO, Flag Bearer, and Officer. Playable from every regiment featured, and all covered from ranks to Private, from Colonel. There is a real strong community focus in this game. No lone wolfing. In fact, lone wolfing will get a detriment to your side, your squad, and your clan. So now, with the Steam summer sale on and the asking price being dropped to only £11, I thought it was time to grab my Confederate flag, grab my rifle, and get my boots on the ground. Initially, from looking at YouTube, it was the graphics and team play that allured me. So let's jump in and see what we think on one of the practice ranges. Miss! Well, one of the first things you may notice is this game is deeply grounded in realism. And with this being a one-shot rifle, well, it's one shot you are going to get. And we have to go through the full reloading animation, which takes probably, 10, 12 seconds? So what that means for us on the battlefield is that tactics is really going to matter, because if you haven't got a round in the chamber, then you're going to have to put the bayonet on. And from looking around and researching this game a little bit, it seems that in the multiplayer game, yes, 150 players in one match. If you don't stick with your team, your clan, your squad, then it has a negative effect for the whole side, the whole team. You'll start to take more damage and lose more tickets. So all we'll do is we'll just run down here and see if I can hit. Because unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'll be able to hit a barn door, because I don't know what the hold the breath button is. I think these are just randomly a placeholder. So let's just aim down here. There doesn't seem to be a hold your breath key either. Let's just see if I can hit this. This is close. And if I press Z, it brings up the sight unit down at the bottom. You can see 100 yards there, 500, and we can change it. We should be able to hit that, surely. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Took somebody's jaw clean off. As you can see, those are some of the controls by pressing F1, but I can't scroll. It looks like there are more options down at the bottom where it says melee attack, but I can't scroll it, so we may have to find out for ourselves. But you know what? Let's jump out of this and jump into the fire, into a multiplayer game, because I guess that is the best way to learn. And from looking at the keys, it looks like the N key is talk. But let's get in and let's see what we think of War of Rights. I think I'm either going to love this game or I'm going to hate it. It's one of those. Let's go, soldier! So here on the main menu, you can see we have server browser, options, encyclopedia, and a few options in there that are not quite in, as this is kind of early access. And maybe we might be better doing one of the ones with not so many players in, or do you know what? Should we do the 42 or the 150? It's got a good ping though, 438 players with that ping. Do you know what? Let's do this river crossing. Let's jump straight into the fire. I'm hoping there is going to be a massive amount of team play. Games like Project Reality are games where the community enforces the rules in order to make sure that the game stays to a certain standard. Now, when that's the same in this, I've got a feeling it will be. A lot of people who are playing this are tactical gamers who love the historical accuracy of it. So here we are at the river crossing, September the 15th, 9:30 in the morning. In this fictitious scenario, the Confederates under General McLaws desperately attempt to cross the Potomac River to assault the town. I can hear cheering. I can hear cheering. Union or the Confederates? Well, we're going to be joining the Confederates, even though there isn't the Confederate flag there. Sounds like Indians. So these are the people on the left. Officers, NCOs, flag bearer. I don't know what their role is, but I think it might be better if we choose private for now. And we've got some details here about the history of the infantrymen. You can hear them fighting on the left there. I don't want to die! Deployment. It sounds awesome, I'll give it that before we've jumped in. So there is the field, and it looks like we'll be spawning up at the top. Let's just click deploy. So we've got 19 seconds to wait. So we have our primary weapon, we have a bayonet. And I'm not actually quite sure what we're fighting for, but I'm going to guess that we're going to be spawning in up here. The skirmish at downtown. And here we are. You're attacking the point of contention, which I presume is the flags by the looks of it on the map. Why is everything grey? Oh, there we go. There we go. We're in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in. The Confederate boots are on the ground, and the graphics are beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we're in double quick here, and I've just shouldered my rifle. And do you know what? Let's stick with these guys. I think he just said reload.
Stay on me, boys.
Stay with me, boys, he said. If you didn't make that was too clear. So I'm going to stick with these guys because I've got no idea whether I'm supposed to be with a specific regiment or not. And I'll try and keep the same pace and speed as these guys.
Bayonets, bayonets. Bayonets on, boys, bayonets on. Alright, we're moving.
So bayonets are attached, and it looks like he's put down a marker where he wants us to actually march or follow. That's quite a nice feature. I'm just going to run here. If I press the C key, it goes from double quick to... It's kind of like a jog to a how can I put it? Almost a tab. Oh, did you hear that? That sounded like a ricochet. Maybe we can get off the road a little here. So there are different speeds to run in here, and if I press shift, we unshoulder our rifle. And we're running down at pace now. I'm just going to stay behind these guys and see what's happening. I can see a lot of smoke down there.
Hold at the house.
Hold at the house. Roger that. Although you wouldn't say roger that. I don't know what you would say. Wow, the audio is really good. This is my rifle. There are many like it. So it looks like he's gone ahead to scout a little bit. That sounded like artillery. I didn't even know artillery was in the game. Right, so I pressed the T key. And I've got names now. Let's look at... All right.
Boys, we're moving up.
Right, we're moving up.
Moving up on me.
Moving up on him. We're going to stay at the back. Let's follow these guys up. Wow, the immersion in this is absolutely incredible.
Shoot the side, shoot the side. Right here,
wow,
right
look
here,
at the smoke.
Shoot him in the side, shoot him in the side. And then come back for a reload. Shoot him in the side.
Shoot him in the side and come back for a reload. Right, I had no idea where the enemy is here.
Yep.
Oh, the audio is fantastic.
Hey, come up. Move up.
Actually, could they not shoot through this wooden fence? I don't know whether ballistics are actually in the game as yet. Let's get this reloaded. The amount of smoke that's in the environment from the gunfire is absolutely amazing. Usually when you get smoke in combat shooters, it affects the frame rate, but I've not had any frame rate drop at all. You can see there's a lot of bodies on the floor as well. Ricochets. Oh, the audio is really, really good. And I don't know if you can see up there, that is amazing. You may have to get it on full screen, lads, to see it. There is a group of about 20 infantrymen up on that wall near the flag bearer. It looks amazing. Oh. Either somebody's been shot or is that a bayonet? Oh, guy next to me's gone down. And it looks like we're moving over. Let's go over and have a look at these guys over here. This looks amazing. Wow! These are all real players. None of these are AI. I don't know what I'm shooting at here. Wow, this looks incredible. Got all the gun smoke. Oh, I nearly shot them then. This is a learning process. Or maybe I should have shot them. There's one there. Oh, we're reds. It's red and blue, is it? And I've been shot. A little bit of confusion on which side I'm actually at here. Morale lowered. Morale loss reduced by 80%. You've fallen with great dignity and honour. Of course I have. While being in formation, and thus caused a reduced morale cost, high suppression resistance and recovery rate. Right. Let's get back in, but wow, the graphics, I've got to say, the graphics and the audio and the immersion is really, really good. I'll cut out the respawn time, we'll come back in and see if we can get another kill. Incidentally, I want to give a big shout out to my mate Rainer, who's a master craftsman. He's jumped over to the PC side. I'm not going to say he was a console peasant because Last of Us Part 2 was incredible. Sounds like there's a lot of chanting and that going on. I don't know whether there's like a morale button for me to press. Whoa, I'm getting suppressed here. That was a round that went straight over my left shoulder. And as you can see, we've got this really cool effect now of either battle fear or suppression. And that guy has just said, what's the plan? Seems to me there's a bit of chaos going on here, so let's just chill out till I get my sensors back, and then we'll head into the battle. Hopefully we can get a kill here. I may even put the bayonet on. And we'll take the charge, lads. We will take the charge.
What are we doing?
Hey, where's the other officer?
I don't know if you noticed there, but there's a guy here who accidentally walks with his bayonet out and he sticks our flag bearer up his back passage. You'll see that there. You got to be careful running around with a bloody bayonet, especially when it's a simulation game. As we turn left here, you'll see. Look, he accidentally spikes him up the back passage. God.
Alright, so get that flag up.
Bayonets
For
up,
God.
bayonets up. Bayonets up, bayonets on. Charge, get
Davis
ready.
and Springfield 1842.
Looks like we are moving a little bit of chaos here. I'm not actually sure which one I'm supposed to be with. I suppose the flag bearer is the way to keep morale up and to follow your actual squad mates. But as we're in a learning process here, in at the deep end, all the smoke is just fantastic. So far this game is really enjoyable. I think this is a game you could really get into once you know what's happening. Let's just follow these guys up. Wow, this is really, really, really immersive. Do you know what? I know I'm not supposed to, but I think I may go for a bayonet charge for the end of the video. Here we go, lads. I'm going to do it with honour, because it looks like the enemy are here. It's time. It's time!
Yankee!
Ah! No idea which side is which, but somebody's going to get bayoneted. I'm telling you that now. Come here, pal. Yes! 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 Well, it was too good to be last. I'm wondering now whether that's going to have a morale hit. Yes, it did. Anyway, if you'd like me to look at some more of this, so far that was really, really enjoyable. Graphics good, audio good, sound good. If you want me to play some more, leave me a thumbs up and some comments in the box. Bye-bye.